No, the title of this video is not clickbait. Overload Arlecchino both doesn't feel as good and simultaneously feels better than Vape Arlecchino. Let me explain. We're here with Arlecchino and Masanori. Alright, so Overload Arlecchino. We're basically playing a Chevreuse team. That's the idea. And where my personal favorite Vape Arlecchino team involves two characters that can give a lot of damage percent. With the Overload team, we have two characters that can give a lot of attack percent. And so when you have a look at the numbers that Arlecchino is providing, they're actually quite similar to the non-vape damage that's coming from my Vape Arlecchino team. And so, as a direct result of that, it kind of doesn't feel as good to play Overload Arlecchino compared to Vape Arlecchino, because Vape Arlecchino, the non-vape numbers are still kind of similar to what we're seeing in this Overload team when I'm actually critting. But then, on top of that, we have also the big vapes that do like 6-digit numbers, and that just really drives the serotonin in playing Arlecchino. And so it's weird that in some scenarios though, because of the nature of Overload Arlecchino does actually feel pretty nice to play. I am of course referring to specifically the Whimsy domain with Geo Shields and more Geo Shields. So when it comes to playing against that particular domain, Overload Arlecchino, just I guess purely because it's Overload, feels a lot better to play than playing Vape Arlecchino. And then of course if you're going up against Hydro enemies like Tulpa or the local legends, then Overload Arlecchino is just significantly better to play, even though the damage between Overload Arlecchino and Vape Arlecchino actually end up being the same, roughly, more or less. So it's weird. Numbers wise, they're both more or less the same. Now keep in mind, I do have C0 Chevreuse. If I have C6 Chevreuse, things would be a little bit different. I would have significantly more damage probably coming out of Arlecchino at that point in the Chevreuse team, at least without thinking about vapes. And then I guess against these Hydro enemies like Tulpa and the local legends, even the vapes would start to probably be 130,000 as opposed to the usual 100,000. I don't know. I look forward to one day getting C6 Chevreuse. We were all hoping for Chevreuse to show up in the Arlecchino banner, but it is what it is. I am starting to use the Whimsy set as well. It's currently a Whimsy set that is kind of providing me more or less the same kind of damage numbers that I am seeing from my old 4-piece Gladiator set. Although I am starting to probably see a little bit more damage, but part of that might also be because, at least in this video, I would have one additional level on my normal attacks compared to my last video. So, such is the case of having a slow upload schedule. And yeah, so Overload Arlecchino, it's not my preferred. I still prefer playing Vape Arlecchino in just about every scenario, with the exception of Geo Shields and I guess Tulpa. Then I would play Overload Arlecchino. Let me know what you think on all of this in the comments below. How do you feel about Overload Arlecchino? Let me know in the comments. I think the next video I'll do is probably not going to be an Arlecchino video, because there also happens to be something else that I should probably talk about, and that is of course the First Great Magic rerun. Yes, there's a Linny rerun, but I don't really have anything to say about Linny. Instead, I do have things to say about the First Great Magic bow, so I think that's going to be the next video on the rack. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more Genshin Impact action, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Emerge right now. Strike! Justice will prevail! Right here, emerge. Stop right there! Transfixed! Quiver! Glory to the Shogun! Right here, right now, right here. Everlasting as the moon! God, I never asked for redemption! Never.